My name is Erica and this is my uninstructional video about pull-up and chin-up progressions. In the first video I went over doing some jumping pull-ups, working the negatives, holding at the top, and shrugs. And this is my second part video. So in this video I'm going to go over some progressions. If you can maybe do one, or you can only do about 1 or 2 pull-ups and you want to be able to build that up. So we're going to go over 4 different things. The first thing I'm going to demonstrate is just to, every time you start your chin-ups or pull-ups, is go for a max every time you go. So if I can only do not quite 1, I'm going to come and I'm going to pull to that position and I'm just going to hold. And then I'm going to lower down. And if I can do maybe 2, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come and I'm going to come for 1. And as I go for my second one, this isn't going to get me over the bar. It's just going to exert a lot of energy and possibly hurt myself. So then I'll just hold here and then release down. No wiggling is needed. So the next thing we're going to go over is I have different sorts of assists for the chin up and the pull up. And one of them is that a lot of people use somebody to hold their feet as they go up. And I'm going to show why that's not the best way and then go over a better way to do it. I have my assistant here, Stevie. So I'm going to get up for my bar. And he's going to, sorry, loud when I thought, he's going to grab the bottom or the tops of my feet. And as I pull up, what I am doing is not only am I pulling with my back, but I'm also pushing with my feet, which is using my quad muscles. You don't use your quads in a pull-up at all. So to be doing an assist using those muscles doesn't do much good for building the strength in the pull-up. So I don't make so much noise this time. So the next assist I'm going to show is one that I prefer and that helped me get a lot stronger in my pull-up. So as I come up here, let's say I can do not quite 2. So I'm going to pull my first one. As I start to struggle, he's just going to lightly push through my ribs, and he's going to make me finish 5. Last one. So, in that position, he can just push up through my back so that there's no legs. All he's doing is just giving a little lift. The third piece of the pull-up is going to be blocking, and this one is pretty challenging. So if you're not quite to doing 1, I would stick with the first progressions I showed in the first video and those first 2. But if you're at maybe 2 or 3 and you want to build your numbers up a lot higher, blocking is, I'm going to come up, get to the top, hold. I come down a quarter and I hold. Halfway and hold. You can come back up a quarter to the top. And you're going to just block. So you just stop and you hold. And you stop and you hold. And at first your holds may only be maybe 3-second holds. But what you want to build up is to be able to block through it and have each hold be between 5 and 10 seconds. And the final one of this is going to be, yeah, that's fine. A jumping pull-up. And this time, instead of doing, in the first video I showed a jumping pull-up, and here I have my legs. And I showed the jumping pull-up. I'm not very far from the top, so I load my legs and I jump and I release. And this time, for the jumping pull-up, I'm going to move the bench, and this really only works if you have a bar that's just over your reach. So now I'm not going to be able to get as much leg power, but I'm going to come to a pull, release. So this time I have to use a lot more power through my own body and not as much through my legs. So those are the progressions for today. Next time it's going to be, once you can do a solid 5 pull-ups and you want to build your numbers up, and I'm going to show how to add weight to that. So see you next time.